Your club clinched a playoff spot in Game 81 last year. Can you appreciate the motivation your guys will be up against here tonight, given that?
Well, no question about it. I mean, their team's feeling it. They're playing well. We obviously in the pre-scout and then just going through what's going on. They got it all working right now. Hall's playing great. The goalie's playing well, and they got good team speed, so it should be a lot of fun and good test for us and good preparation for the playoffs.
Like you mentioned preparation for the playoffs, and you've played a couple of when you play a team that is trying to get in or already is in at this point in the year, does it add more value to what you're trying to do? Because you can't, there's no cheat, you can't cheat, right? Like
right.
You've got to play a playoff style game, right?
Well, I just think obviously the teams that are in right now and the teams that are fighting to get in are your toughest opponents, without any question, and I think it draws more out of you, and there's a different feeling when you're in than when you're in their situation, and yet the urgency to get prepared so you're not going to disappoint yourself when the puck's dropped, I think is important. Everything is you realize your potential two opponents in our place, or our situation in Boston and Tampa, are playing meaningful games. They're going to be ready. You have to be ready.
Have you switching Janssen and Kapanen tonight?
Yeah.
Have you decided what that'll look like for the big games yet? Or?
Yeah.
But you don't want to share?
Nope.
Okay.
Mike, how significant are these games for Leo, these last two?
Well, I think it's real important for him. Got injured and then had a little family situation, and so didn't get to play as much as he'd like. We've skated him hard to get him ready. He knows it's important for him. We need him to be physical and hard and an agitator at playoff time, and he can bring that. He's got great playoff experience. He's a big-time locker room guy. We need him to be good, so skating here tonight and getting up to speed is important for him.
A couple of their guys have said that they had to learn that they couldn't score their way out of trouble, so to speak, that they had to learn to play a tougher defensive game. Do you feel your team learned that lesson over time?
Well, I think we're still learning that lesson. I mean, you see us some nights we don't look like we know that, but other nights we really do. And, I think sometimes the opponent, the more respect you have for the opponent, the more you're likely to buckle down. And saying all that, you can't outscore your mistakes. You just can't in the National Hockey League, and so you got to know how to play without it. And the guys that do can play without it and still score are the guys that win championships.